Do 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 do. Josh's Order Corner.
Alright, so this is going to be a different kind of video for Josh's Corner because today I'm going to show you something that I created. There will be a slight unboxing to it because I had to get a little bit of help with part of it, and I went to one of the best around and I got something amazing. I haven't seen it yet, I've just seen pictures, so we're all going to see that together first. Very few people have seen this. I've shared it with some people that are close to me to get some feedback along the way, but overall, no one has seen what I'm about to show you. So, about a month ago, I found out that there was this horror convention coming up in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Among the guests was the actor who played this role that terrified me as a child. Like, it was the scariest movie moment that I had seen up to that point. Because of my age, it's stuck in my mind. Like, it may be the most... It might live on to be the most terrifying moment that I've experienced in a movie for the rest of my life, just because of how it happened when I was a kid, you know? So, at Creature Feature, there's going to be Danny Lloyd, who played Danny Torrance from The Shining. There's going to be some members of Killer Clowns from Outer Space. If you check them out at creaturefeatureweekend.com, link in the description below, you can see for yourself. But the actor that I'm referring to is Brad Greenquist, who played Victor Pascal in Stephen King's Pet Sematary. That movie fucked me up. Emily and I watched it again last night, and she was very much like, you were probably way too young to have seen this movie. I can't remember how old I was, but she is right. I was too young to experience it. And Victor Pascal terrified me. Terrified me. And he's supposed to be this, like, helping spirit. But when I found out at Creature Feature Weekend, I found out he was going to be there. Andrew Hubetsik, who played Zelda, is going to be there as well. But Brad is going to be doing photo ops in the special effects makeup and the costume of Victor Pascal. So when I told Emily about that, because I was hesitant to go, because weekends are kind of family. We want to spend time together. And I told her about the opportunity, and she was pretty much just like, this is your chance to really experience a weekend that is for you and something that you want to do, and this photo opportunity that you'll probably never get again. You have to do this or you'll regret it. So with her encouragement and her pushing, I decided to do it. So that's like part one. That's our introduction today. All right, so part two. So I decide that, yes, I'm going to do this. I can't wait. I'm stoked. What am I going to get signed? I have 11 by 17 signed by Miko Hughes. I can add him to that if I want. But I need something special. I need something that is, like, awesome to really reflect this character that I have, like, been terrified of my entire life. So I find out that LB3D Design is doing a Victor Pascal figure. It looks amazing. It's on pre-order right now. I can get that. I talked to the gentleman who runs it. Really cool dude. And he says, yes, they'll be done in time. He's actually going to be at that show. So I order one. But then I decide, why stop there? Why not do something really rad? Why not make a custom Funko Pop of Victor Pascal and take that in to get signed? I'd never done something like that before. I talked to Audie Marsh, asked him if he had any thoughts on things that could be done for the signing, and he was really busy and didn't have the time, and we didn't have the right ideas to put together to see if he really could make the time to do it. No worries at all. Love Audie, love what he does. And I kind of just figured, okay, whatever. I'll just go with this figure. But then it kept nagging at me. So I started Googling custom Funko Pops. Now there's Gabe Miller Customs. He does plenty of horror themed Funkos. He is awesome. He's done Victor Pascal. He's done Zelda. He's done, you name it, he's done it. And if you have something in mind that you want, I highly, highly suggest reach out to him and see what he can come up with for you. I also found, the first one I found was one that was on Reddit, and it was alright. It was kind of boring. I didn't really like it, but it gave me this, thought that if this person can do it, why can't I? Alright, so with that in mind, deciding that it's something that I could do, why not? I did it. I got the pieces I needed. I got creative with it. I had a practice run, and I made two. I made one for myself and one for a good friend of mine. And now I'm going to show it to you. And the best thing is, I don't have to worry about your facial expressions of disappointment. I don't have to worry about negative things. I can show it to you and then see your comments about what you think and get those thoughts and that feedback. I've never done this before. Will I ever do it again? Probably not. It was stressful. Like, it shouldn't have been that stressful, but I stressed out about it a lot. So, here he is. And there they are. So these are the Josh's Hoarder Corner custom-made Victor Pascal Funko Pops. Now, the one thing that was really, really important to me when I made these was capturing that flap right here, that skull flap. I know that's kind of a silly, tiny detail, but when Pascal was hit by that truck, it fucked him up. He was out on his run, he got hit. When he came in, the blood pouring out, the brain, and he had that flap. You saw it throughout the movie, that little skin flap as he was taking Lewis from his house to the cemetery, as he was helping the family get back together in the end. If you've seen the movie, if you haven't seen the movie, you're missing out. But this is my take on him. Kind of give him a little spin here. Throughout the movie, he gets a little bit more like his skin starts to get a little bit more deteriorated. He starts to have more like veins popping out and stuff like that. So this is kind of a vision of him maybe during his first visit to Lewis, where he comes in at night and talks to him about, you know, this is where you should not venture. Don't go past this point. You're going to fuck things up. Again, I've never done anything like this. But there he is. Not too bad, right? I hope so. But there it is. Now, we have the pop. I don't want him to obviously sign the face of it. So what did I need next? I needed a box. And that is where I almost gave up. I had no idea what I was going to do. I knew I had about a month to figure it out. I reached out to a couple people that were willing to help out and try to piece it together. But then I decided to reach out to Gabe Miller Customs. Why I didn't reach out to him to begin with, I don't know. I was kind of worried, like, hey, I'm doing what you do, and I want your help. I didn't want to seem like a dick. So I reached out to him. He was extremely cool about it. Again, if you want a custom pop done, look him up. His stuff is awesome. This is my first time seeing him in person, and like, I'm so excited and I'm so nervous. And there's one other thing in here that is none of your business, so I'm gonna set that aside. He even shipped them in like the soft protectors. Maybe I should show you these in a better light too, huh? What do you think about that? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna show them to you in a better light, but like before we do it, oh, they look amazing! They look amazing! I am so excited. All right, let's see how this goes. So there they are. Victor Pascal, #1, Pet Sematary, custom Funko Pop. I'm going to take this one aside. They're both the same. But look, you got my creation on the front of it. The side window. With his face down there at the bottom. Just like your normal, everyday Funko Pop box. Pet Sematary, sometimes dead is better. Got him on the side there. And then down here at the bottom, you have that boop, who you need to talk to if you want one of these done. Gabe Miller Customs. I know it's blurry. I apologize. but I'll put a link to his stuff everywhere I can. Gabe Miller Customs. And then on the other side here, boom. Amazing. All right, so I had to finagle the box just a little bit because his head was too big for your like standard plastic insert. So here he is inside the box. Give him a little spin here. Look at that brain and the flap. The cardboard on the box is a little bit heavier than your standard Funko, which I think is great. That is not a complaint in the slightest because it's going to hold up better. It will be in a protector pretty much all the time, but for handling purposes, like when it's getting signed, it'll obviously be out of the protector, so the harder cardboard is appreciated. That does mean the flaps are a little bit harder to bend, but if you're getting one from Gabe, it's already going to be boxed. You're probably not really going to need to take it out, aside from just admiring it a little bit. There he is on the side view there, with his adorable little brain flap. I am so excited. Like, I am so excited. So there you have it. My first and probably only custom Funko Pop. Victor Pascal from Stephen King's Pet Sematary. My absolute favorite horror character. Like the character that scarred me the most as a child. I am stoked. I hope you love it. To answer 2 questions that have come up since I started this journey, no, I will not make another one. I don't think I have enough time. These were hard enough because even once I got done, I was like, I should change this. I should do it differently. And I knew if I kept messing with it, I would ruin it. So will I do another one? No, I will not. I will direct you to Gabe Miller, who will do one for you. But I'm stoked, and I will be getting it signed. I have a few different quotes from the movie that I'm thinking about on mine. The other one is up to someone else entirely. But don't make me tell you twice. I don't know. We watched it again last night, and I wrote down a few that I'm thinking about. So how about I share them with you? I'll come to you. Don't make me tell you twice. You tried to help me. The ground is sour. The ground is sour. I feel like that's probably what he does all the time. So I want to do something different. Don't make me tell you twice. I liked that one. And I'll come to you was like one of his first lines. So I really dig that one too. But let me know what you think down below. Check out the links that I put down here. If you're going to this convention, let me know. And thanks for stopping by.